All right, let's begin. Sorry, we're a couple of minutes late. We were chatting too much. Come and lie down onto your back. I'm not going to stay here for too long, but I just wanted to do a few exercises down here. So lying down, knees up, feet flat. You can drop arms to your sides or rest them on your belly. Just take a moment to really relax in here. Notice any niggles, any tightness, anything calling for your attention in your body right now, today. We're starting to refocus our attention into this space, coming into your body, internalizing, bringing awareness to the inside of your body. We're starting to feel into your breath, noticing your breath, how it moves in your body. Whether you're carrying any tension anywhere, maybe you're clenching your jaw, could you relax around your throat, your chest, broaden across shoulders, relax ribs and belly and hips, just scanning all the way down, top to toes. It's relaxing and settling as you go. A few breaths here, just simply observing. We're not trying to control anything. It's really just about taking this time to focus your attention. And then bring your right knee up. Bring both hands onto the top of your knee and gently gather your knee in towards your body. Try not to tense up around the shoulders, just let them drop back down again. So you may like to gently sway from side to side, bringing the knee out and in. Just bring in some movement, or maybe you want to make some circles, side to side, that feels good. Might even want to have a play with circling your ankle or moving the foot up and down. And then the same to the other side, just slowly switch. Drop the right foot down, pick up the left knee, hug it in towards you. Bring in some movement, side to side or run around. Maybe the ankle as well. Then bringing both knees up. And again, we'll just make some circles with the knees, so circling knees over hips, or side to side if you prefer. If you're circling, come to the other direction. So pause and reverse. Alright, holding still, bring your big toes together, knees open, holding onto your shins or reaching to your ankles if you can. Gently draw your feet closer towards you, letting your knees drop open to the sides. And again, if there's any tension that's curving your shoulders, let them fall back towards the ground. So we're open across the chest, around the throat, relax the jaw. Softening around the ribs and the belly. Just breathe easy. So we'll keep returning attention to the breath. So not trying to control it in any way, just simply noticing and holding your attention. Release the right hand and hold behind your right thigh and float the right foot high. What kind of rhymes? And then extend the leg gently. So you might keep a bend in the knee as much as you need to. Just hold at the back of the thigh and let the leg extend to wherever it can without changing anything in the hips. So support the leg as much as you need, and then let gravity take over. Gently extend the leg out. Notice any tension that creeps in. Just keep focusing on your breath. And we'll move to the other side, so just bend the leg up, hold onto your shin or ankle, release the left hand, bring it to your thigh, and extend the left leg as long as it will go, maybe not dead straight, but as much of a bend as you like. Try to keep the pelvis level so we're not dropping over to one side. And breathe. And then returning, feet together, gather knees together, and just bring your fingertips to your knees and let your knees move away until your elbows are straight. So kind of letting your knees just hang off the fingers. Stay for a couple of breaths. Right, and then holding the right knee, extend the left leg out long this time. Gather it in towards you, and then move the knee out, side of the body, and then back into the center. Out and in, or maybe you prefer to do gentle circles. And then holding the knee still, the leg that's straight floats up towards the ceiling, with control, and then bend the knee. Switch sides, grab hold of the left knee, and the right leg extends out long. Bringing some movement to the bent knee, side to side or round and round. Okay, and then holding still, the long leg slowly comes up towards the ceiling, and then bend both knees in. Now extend both legs out long and stretch your arms overhead, just taking a huge stretch out along the ground. Point your toes away, and then flex the feet and push your heels away. Hold for a breath. And gather knees up towards your chest, and we're going to roll on over and come up to a seated position. Coming to cross your legs, knees drop open. Hands could be on your knees or just rest them in your lap. Shoulders fall away from ears. Close your eyes if you want to, or soften your eye gaze. So we'll just take a moment here to settle in. Bring your awareness to your posture, so feel the way your body is aligned from the pelvis up through to the rib cage, across the collarbones, position of your jaw and the crown of your head. So notice whether you're kind of pitched forward or rounding back, whether you feel heavier on one side or the other. And we find a place where we feel centered, at ease, without tension. Easy breaths. Notice any gripping in the hips. Try to allow your knees to just drop open without resistance. and then eyes float open. So we're going to bring some movement to the hands, making an infinity shape, so like a figure of 8 on its side. You can keep your eyes closed if you want to, just to really feel just what you feel in the hands, whether there's any tightness in the wrists, any clipping, that's fine too. Spread the fingers out wide as well. And then reverse the direction. So, the brain gym. Try to get that figure of 8 again. And wriggle fingers, squeeze thumbs as well. Oh. Okay, interlace your fingers and push your palms forward. Reach up high. Pause at the top. And then sweep arms wide. Flexing the wrists. Come down the sides. And we'll do that again. We'll do it a few more times. Push palms forward. Stretch on up. And push out wide and down. So 2 more times. And even try interlacing your fingers different way, so that the different thumb is on top. Push out wide. And 1 more time. Now this time, bring your hands behind your head. So keeping the fingers interlaced, and spread your elbows wide, lifting your chest. Take a breath in. With the out breath, bring your elbows towards each other. And just curl in, pull belly in towards the sky. And again, bring your elbows wide, lift your chest. And curling in. 2 more times, so opening out. Try pushing your head back into your hands so that we're not pulling the neck with the hands. That makes sense. So get some resistance by pushing the back of the head into your hands. And 1 more time. Okay, and then straightening up and just push your palms forward, lift high, open wide. Bring your fingertips behind you, lift your chest, plant your hands, spread your fingers, keep broadening across the collarbones, take another breath. And then tipping forward from hips, put your hands in front of you, doesn't matter how far forward you come. You just ease your way forward. Start to breathe into the back of your body. Okay, sitting up again. At any point you might like to bring the other leg in front, just so that we're evening up the hips, so we don't always have that one dominant leg. I'm sitting on a creaking floor, so it's not my body, it's the floor. Fingertips to shoulders. Okay, bringing elbows forward, maybe they touch, don't worry if they don't. And then lift up and over, broaden across the shoulders, pull the back down. So keep going, making circles. You can take it to your own pace. If you want to explore a little slower, feel free to, yeah, go deep. Moving with your breath, let the breath come naturally. And then this time, next time you come forward, as the elbows touch, let's reverse the movement. So we put in the elbows back, up, and down, down center. Bring them back, up, and down center. And one more time. And just release, bring your hands onto your knees and just stroke the shoulders a few times. Or maybe you want to start. And then settle into a neutral position again. Send one arm up high, and then flex the wrist and push it out to the side, tipping your head in the opposite direction. Slowly down. Coming to the other side, so arm up, flex the wrist, push it over to the side, and then head turn tips to the opposite direction. First side again, breathing up, flex, maybe I should actually say this is an extended position for the wrist. Okay, and then just settle into neutral again, maybe shake off the shoulders. Easy breaths. And then bring your hand to your opposite knee. Gently rotate, other hand comes behind. Lift your chest, and gently rotate. Notice if the opposite knee tries to lift up. Squeeze through the hips, let the knees drop in. And coming around to the other side. Lift and gently rotate. Bring awareness to your breath. Come to the first side again, nice and smooth. Breathe in as we lengthen up. Breathe out to rotate, even turning your chin towards the back shoulder. Then to the other side. Breathe in, breathe out. Okay, coming to face center, hands either side of you. Float one arm high, take a breath in. Then coming over, pause right here. So you might want to stay, or if it feels good, you might just do some gentle pulses. And then coming up through center to the other side, breathe the arm up. Bring over. So hold if you want to, or gentle pulses again. Coming through center again. Just bring some movement to your shoulders. Shake it off. And then come over to hands and knees. So dropping knees to the floor, flatten feet. Plant your hands, spread your fingers. And just moving through a few cat-cow poses to start with. So just draw the belly down to the tailbone high. Bring your shoulders wide, so we're hugging shoulder blades in towards the back body. Then rounding out to your cat pose, drawing in. Lengthen down. Shoulders move away from the ears. And round out. Maybe one more time. And rounding. Then settle in a neutral position. So get a sense of lengthening from the tailbone to the crown of the head. Make sure we're not dropping belly. Shoulders still drawing away from the ears. Shoulder blades hugged into the back body. So spreading your fingers out nice and wide. We're just going to float the heels of the hands off the floor. And then lower back down. So we're going to do a few pulses here. Stay with it. So push down into your fingers. Only lift as high as you can. Stay for 3 more. Last one. Okay, and then bring one hand, the back of the hand to the floor, so your fingers point back towards your thigh. Gently press down into the back of the hand. Pause right here. Breathe. Then switch to the other hand. Fingers point towards your thighs. Gently press down into the back of the hand so you can feel how much pressure you can give to this pose. Back off if you need it, or have a play with bringing a little bit more weight into it. Okay, and then planting your hands again. Tuck toes under, knees float off the ground, and then lower them as close to the ground as you can without touching. Keep powering down into your fingers, keep your shoulders tracking over wrists. Belly drawing in, hold for another breath. And then send your hips up high into a down facing dog. Again, pressing down and check every finger. Tip your tailbone up. Knees as bent as you need. You might start to let the heels move a little bit closer to the ground, but without compensating the spine. Hold for a couple more breaths. And then pedal on the spot. So if you're one heel down, and then the other knee, switch to the other side, so slowly pedaling on the spot. Don't worry if your heel doesn't make it to the floor, it's not really the goal. Okay, and then reset your down dog. Step your right foot through into a lunge. Drop the back knee down and release that back foot and just sink in. Try to lift your chest away from your thigh. Bring that foot a bit further forward so that you're nice and stable at the exit. Even if your hand needs to plant your thigh, that's fine. And then pull your hips back, extending through the back of the front leg. Try to keep your spine long. So if we're not hunching in the pose, we're going to be sending the tailbone back and the chest forward. Okay, and then bending the front knee again. Let's come upright, interlace fingers, push your palms forward and rise on up. So just to where you can, so if you can't quite get that overhead range without popping the ribs out, just lift to where you can, shoulder blades hugging into the ribs. So a little tip in the pelvis, so we're pulling in through the belly, hold right here, then push palms out wide, circle them down. Hands come to the floor, touch the back toes under, and push back. Do your down dog. This time, left foot steps through. So if it only gets about halfway, then take an extra step forward, drop the back knee down, and release the back foot. Just take a moment to sink in here. If you need a bit more space, you can have hand to thigh. And ease your hips back, that hamstring stretch. Actively pushing your tailbone back and lengthening your chest forward. Hold and breathe. Bending the front knee again. Let's rise on up, interlace fingers, push palms forward and high. Hold for a couple of breaths here, so you want to make sure you're pulling in through the ribs, not letting them flare outwards. Take another breath in, and with the out breath, push palms out wide, circle down. Fingertips to the floor. Tuck the back toes under, knee up. Push back to your down dog. So you can hold still here or you can double on the spot. Okay, and then right foot steps through. Again, this time we're going to keep the back knee off the ground. So if you can't get both hands to the floor, then you can just bring one hand down, one hand to the thigh. Pause right here, make sure the heel is stacked under the knee so you're strong and stable. This front knee. Hold for another breath. Then pull the hips back. So the leg doesn't have to be completely straight, get as much of a bend as you need to. Hold. Then bend to the front knee. We're coming on up, so you can bring hand to thigh, you need to stabilize. Interlace fingers and rise. Now dip the back knee low. That's it. So again, we've got that nice, strong, stable position. Lengthening down through the lower spine. Sink even lower if you can. Now push palms out wide. Down. Fingertips to the floor. Now plunge your hands and step back. To the other side, left foot through. Pause here for a moment. Check your alignment. So if we're heavy in this front heel, just stay down to start with. Easing into hips, into thigh beneath that leg space. Then pull hips back. Just where you can, no strain, make sure that you're not hunching for heel. Then rising all the way up to our lunge. Fingers interlaced, rise, bend the back knee, tip the tailbone down a little so we're pushing the hips forward. You might even get a stretch at the front of the hip here. Dip even lower once you feel steady. Take a breath in. With the out breath, push palms wide. Circle down. Fingertips to the floor. This time we're stepping forward. So feet come under your hips. Spread your toes. Soften the knees as much as you need to so that we're not hanging from our hips. Think about lengthening through the upper body. And drape your arms down, let your head hang. You might even feel good to hold on to your elbows. Really let your upper body feel heavy. And bring attention to your feet. Notice where the points of pressure are against the ground. Try to use all of the foot. So spreading every toe, pressing into the ball of the big toe, ball of the pinky toe, and back into your heels. And then release arms, bring hands to your shins, straighten your knees and lift halfway up. Take a deep knee bend, sit hips back and down, sweep arms up. Drop it even lower. Now push into your feet and rise. And melt your way down to your forward fold again. Coming halfway up. Take a deep knee bend, sweep arms up high. Drop hips even lower. Push down into feet to rise. Soften knees and release to your fold. Let's do this 2 more times. Halfway lift. Try to be even lighter on your hands. So use the muscles of the legs. A little bit in the core as well, and the back muscles. Okay, drop deeply into your legs, sweep arms up high, come even lower. Push down to rise, really stretch up tall. And fold. Softening down. One more time, so really light on your fingertips. Up and deep seat. Bring arms high. Up and lower. Rise. This time hold up here and bring your hands to your center. Alright, interlace fingers, push palms up high, and step your left foot back into lunge. Drop the back knee low. Have a quick check the middle of the body, so we're drawing in through ribs and belly. Bring a lot of weight into that back leg. Push palms out wide. This time, clasp your hands behind your back. Now shift forward, straighten the back leg and bring your weight into the front foot. Now keep shifting your weight forward until you can float the back leg off. Try to lift your hands off your back body. Okay, and then feet touch down and release down to a forward fold. Just let your arms hang loose. Come halfway up. Deep seat. Breathe arms high. Drop on in. Stretch up tall. Bring your hands to center. Interlace fingers. Arms up. Right leg back. Dip the back knee. Knit your front ribs together. Bring a lot of weight into that back leg. Push palms out wide, this time circling behind. Clasp hands. Shift your weight forward, bring the weight into the front leg. Straighten and lighten that back leg. Then keep shifting until you can drag the back leg off. Lift hands even higher up towards the ceiling. So your neck feels comfortable. Take a breath and step into your forward fold. Let the arms hang loose. We're going to do that little sequence 2 more times. Let's think about moving with our breath. So halfway lift, straighten legs, take a breath right out into the side ribs. With your out breath, sit low. In breath, to sweep arms up. Exhale to drop in even lower and rise. Come to center, interlace fingers, step the left leg back and drop in. Push palms wide and behind, place again. Shift forward, back leg straight, reach into the front leg and lift up. And see if we can tip even further, a little bend in the standing knee. Strengthen that lifted leg. And step in, release your upper body down. Just got one more. With your in breath, halfway lift. The out breath, drop in. Arms up. Sink. Push off. Down center. Push your palms up high. Right leg back. And drop it in. So sink your weight straight down the center. Belly draws in, engaging. Push wide. To behind. Shift forward. Keep coming, moving with control. Nice and steady. Back leg lifts. Dive, hold and breathe. Come to your forward fold. So we're adding on this time, or adding on to our forward fold, I should say. Slide your hands, palms up beneath the soles of your feet. So you can bend your knees as much as you need to and try to get the tips of your fingertips right up towards your heels until your big toes press into the mountains of the thumbs. So knees might start quite generously bent, and then we can start to tip the tailbone even higher. So start to create some length up the backs of the legs. Might even try bending your elbows back towards your shins for more of a wrist stretch. Let your head relax, no tension in the neck. Breathe easy. Slowly release the hands out. That one leg under. Come and take a seat. And then lie all the way down onto your back. Bring your knees up gently towards you. Big toes touch, knees wide. Hands come up to your shins or ankles. Shoulders drop out wide. Your head completely relax down. Stay and breathe. Now you could hold here, or you could send your legs out wide, holding around the thighs or reaching up to your big toes. And notice any tension that creeps into your body. Gather your legs together. Open your arms out wide and let knees fall over to one side. Let them rest all the way down. Relax your body. The opposite shoulder feel heavy. Head turns to any direction. Stay there for one more breath. Really let your body relax with the out breath. Then we'll slowly bring the knees up one at a time and come over to the other side. Your next out breath, shoulders fall towards the ground. One more long breath. Release it all the way out. Finally, come back to center. We could finish as we started with your knees bent up, or turn your feet together with your legs wide. Whatever feels better. Arms at your sides or hands on your belly. Not here for too long, just enough time to focus our attention again. Take a scan throughout your body. Notice anything you're holding on to. Let each out breath relax your body more deeply, feeling heavier and more relaxed. Keep redirecting your attention to your body, to your breath. Deepen your breath again to re-energize your body. Start to find some movement again. Maybe you want to take a full body stretch. Get the knees up to your chest. Finally, coming back up into a seated position. Hands on knees, essentially resting, shoulders broad and falling away from ears. Let's all finish another breath together, sweep arms wide and high. Hands touch, slide down your center line to your heart space. Thank you so much for having me today.